Okay, that's lovely. So, welcome to the summer solstice meditation evening, and unfortunately it's not the beautiful evening I had hoped for, but we are going to take ourselves there tonight. We are going to take ourselves to a place of the sun and of energy and of light and of love. For those of you who are watching later on recording, can you please make sure that you're nice and comfortable and seated in your chair? And all of you who are watching tonight, make sure you're safe. Make sure that if you do relax, that you are comfortable back in your chair, and make sure that you're not going to, if you do fall asleep, you're not going to fall off your chair. Basically, that's the main thing for me. I just want to make sure that you're all comfortable and well supported. Hopefully you've all got a glass of water with you in case you need that. And also, hopefully you got the message that I've asked you to bring a piece of fruit with you this evening, which represents the energy of the sun. And we're going to do a little tactile exploration of that to start off our evening. But first, let's just settle in. Let's just arrive. Make sure you've got everything you need near to you. And just start breathing nice and slowly. That's good. Lovely. Just breathe and arrive. Just let everything go from the day, from the week, from the month, from the last year. And just allow yourself to be present here and now, and with a lovely bunch of people with incredible positive energy. And we're going to build on that energy this evening. And we're going to send it out into the world, and we're going to receive it from each other. And we'll send it out to everyone on this summer solstice. Such a special day today, a day of celebration, a day of letting go, a day of incredible energies. Whether it's raining or whether it's sunny, it doesn't matter. The energies are still there, they're still filtering through. We just have to reach out and grasp them. And just breathe. Just feel your lungs gently rising and falling. Just allow that oxygen to flow around your body. And let the tension go. That's super. Lovely. And I want you to reach out, and I want you to pick up your piece of fruit that you've decided to choose for this evening. And this isn't possible without the sun, without the rain, without the earth, all the things we need to give thanks for. And I just want you to hold it gently in your hands. I want you to feel its contours. Depending on what you've picked, the skin may be rough or smooth. It may be round, it may be elongated. Just gently run your fingers over the skin of that fruit. What can you feel? Does it feel cool to touch? Does it feel warm? Can you feel any rough edges, little blemishes on there? Some of them might have tiny little hairs on there. They might feel soft like a peach or smooth like a nectarine. Just get to know the contours of that fruit. And just know that the sun has brought its energy into that fruit and has brought that to you tonight. And the energy from the sun that goes into the fruit, and when you eat it at another time, the energy goes into your body and will nourish and feed you. And it's incredible, absolutely incredible. That energy exchange is really special. And I don't think we realise sometimes when we're eating, sometimes we do it quite mindlessly. And actually we should be very mindful about the food that we put into our body and where it came from and how it was grown and how it was produced. Just hold that fruit between your hands, really gently cup it, almost as if it's a fragile egg. Just see if you can feel any energy coming from it into your hands. Is it starting to get warmer? Do your hands feel cooler? Does it feel like it's expanding between your hands? Does it feel like it's diminishing? Does it feel like it's softening? Just really send your mind's eye to the fruit. Can you smell it? Does it have an incredible aroma? Bring it up to your nose. Just breathe in the scent. Let it wash through. Hopefully you've picked one tonight that you like and it makes you feel good. You might even feel your mouth is salivating a little bit, anticipating a bite. And just breathe in the scent again. Allow your lungs to fill with that incredible energy that's emanating from the fruit, its perfume, its individuality, just like all of us. Every single fruit has its own smell, has its own touch, has its own taste. It's quite incredible, really, the variances. That's lovely. And now as you cup the fruit between your hands, just give it thanks for being here with us tonight. And this will be our grounding point for tonight. So just pop it down somewhere beside you, somewhere just to hand, somewhere that you know, somewhere that if you need some support and help throughout the evening, you can just reach out and pick it up and know that the sun's energy is encapsulated within that beautiful fruit. And it will radiate it out to you and give you strength and courage and positivity and love. And it's there for you for the evening. That's lovely. And take another lovely deep breath. And just make sure you're settled on your chair or on your bed or on the floor. Make sure you're comfortable and grounded. And if you haven't already done so, close your eyes. And let your eyelids drop heavily and relaxed. And just take another slow, deep breath. Just fill your lungs with the life-enhancing oxygen. And you may even feel it radiating out around your body. You may feel the tingling of its energy just flowing down your limbs. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And your feet feel heavy on the floor or on the bed and relaxed. They might feel warm, they might feel cool. They might feel tingly. And coming up to your calf muscles. Just make sure they're nice and relaxed and let go of any tension. Let go and just follow the stillness through your body, up through your knees. And just visualize your knees creating space like flowers blooming. Create space under the kneecap, in the knee joint, as you relax and release any tension there. Just visualize it opening and blooming and creating space. And then up to the tops of your legs, your heavy muscles, your quads and your hamstrings. And just let any tension that's there relax and release. Only retain enough tension there to keep you safe in your seat or in your chair, on the floor or on the bed. And then into the big muscles in your bottom, your glutes. Sometimes we hold tension there unintentionally. Just let them relax and sink into the cushion, into the couch, into your bed. Just feel as they relax that your legs relax even more and feel even heavier. That's lovely. And carry on breathing nice and slowly. And as you breathe in, you can feel your tummy just rising and falling. Be very mindful of any tension you hold there. Just allow all those tummy muscles to relax and release. As you breathe out, your tummy might even round a little bit as you let go of the tension that's there. And you can feel your diaphragm rising and falling as you breathe slowly in and out. That's lovely. Good. And feel your rib cage expanding and contracting. And your chest rising and falling. Coming up to your collarbones. As you breathe in, they rise, and as you breathe out, they fall with your shoulders. And as you breathe out, your shoulders drop and are heavy, and your arms hang beautifully relaxed from them. And you feel your hands are warm on your lap or on the bed or on the couch. They might feel tingly from the oxygen that you're breathing in and out. Just know that they're heavy and relaxed and released. That's lovely. And then coming up to your neck which does such an important job of keeping your head high. Your head is so heavy. Just let go of enough tension in the back of your neck, the sides of your neck and your shoulders to keep your head upright but relaxed. And as you breathe out the next time, allow your jaw to release. Just notice if you're clenching your jaw. Notice if there's any tension there. Maybe just even open your lips a little bit if you've got them clamped together. And just allow your jaw to release from just below your ears. And your cheek muscles are softening, they're warm. Just feel them sitting on your face. Maybe even just a gentle smile. That's lovely. And your eye muscles feel heavy. And your eyelids feel completely relaxed. All those tiny muscles in your eyes are just releasing and relaxing. and your eyes feel so heavy that you just don't want to open them. They feel so relaxed. You know you can open them if you need to, but you don't want to. You can even just give it a little try if you want to just gently see how heavy they are. And then relax down even more as you breathe in and breathe out. And the eyelids drop and release. And even your eyebrows, any tension in your eyebrows, your facial muscles and your forehead feel heavy and relaxed and released. That's lovely. Good. And even coming up to the top of your head, all those millions of tiny little follicles, the hair follicles on your head, or the little muscles in there. You can just feel the tension melting away from your scalp, from your head, from your hair. All that tension just released and relaxed. That's wonderful. Good. And now we're going to go on a journey to find the sun. And you find yourself in a beautiful country lane with dappled sunlight and a beautiful green verge lying out in front of you. And we're going to walk down this beautiful country lane, completely safe. The light is just lighting up all the dark areas. You can see it shining through the trees. It's just the right temperature for you. You might even feel a gentle breeze blowing through the trees as you feel the sunlight dappling on your face. And we're going to take some steps down the road. And as we take the steps down the road, we're going to notice things along the way. We take the first step, 10, going to take 10 steps down, because ahead of us we can see a gate leading to a beautiful field. And we're going to walk down to that now. As you take the 10th step, you notice a few mushrooms growing on the side of the banks. And 9, the grass feels soft beneath your feet and springy and soft. And 8, the breeze blowing. And 7, the grass is green and lush and beautiful. And 6, you're getting nearer to the gate. It's inviting, you can see the sunlight playing on it. And 7 and 6, you can hear the birds tweeting in the trees, calling out, beautiful blackbird, maybe even a woodpecker far away. And 5 and 4, you can see now the gate is a beautiful old wooden gate, and it's slightly open, inviting you into the field ahead. And 4 and 3, we're heading towards that beautiful old wooden gate. You can see the moss growing on it. You can see ahead of you beautiful grasses blowing in the wind. And 3 and 2 and 1, you arrive at the gate, and ahead of you, you can see the sun. The sun is shining onto a beautiful field of wildflowers and grasses, blowing in the wind, just gently swaying and breathing. And just as you just get to the gate, you can gently slip through the gate, and there's a path ahead of you. And it's leading up to a beautiful little hill. Just going to walk along that path. And as you do so, you can run your fingers through the grasses, through the beautiful wildflowers. There are poppies there. And there's beautiful blue cornflowers and pink and green. And round the edges of the field, you can see the trees are beautifully green from the recent rain. And might even see foxgloves and rabbits playing on the verges of the field as you walk towards the centre of the field and towards the beautiful mound. And as you get there, you see that there's a beautiful little round circle been created. And that might have been by a deer that's led there earlier in the day. And you feel invited to sit down in that lovely little circle amongst the grasses. And now you know that you're fully protected. You feel surrounded by an energy which keeps you safe. The sun is shining, but you feel the perfect temperature. You're surrounded by grasses, but they are perfectly safe. And you see the beautiful flowers. And dancing round the edges of the meadow, you might see butterflies and bees, but they're far enough away not to bother you. You're completely safe. You're completely grounded as you lower yourself to the ground and sit comfortably on a little tuft of grass, which is just the right height for you to sit down on. And as you sit there, you breathe in the sense of everything that's around you. You just are looking out over the most beautiful vista. And the sunlight is playing on your face. And there's a beautiful breeze playing on your face. And the two of them are just creating the right temperature for you. You can just feel incredibly relaxed. You know that you're in a place of safety, and that in this summer solstice we are here in this place to give thanks to the sun and to absorb its energy. And as the sun shines down on you, you can feel it tracking across the sky, gently changing direction. You can see shadows playing on the field from the trees around. And you can see the rabbits playing in and out of those shadows. And you know there are shadows within yourself as well. Those deep, dark places within you that hide your emotions and hide your feelings. And this is a time to release them at the summer solstice, to allow that sun that's tracking over the sky to reach into those shadows and illuminate them and fill them with light and love and peace and calmness. So just allow that sun to reach within you as much as you want it to. This is a perfectly personal journey. There may be shadows in there that you don't want to release, and that's absolutely fine. It's entirely up to you. But if there are shadows there that you are ready to let go of, then invite the sun into your life. Invite those beautiful energy rays, those soft, soft energy rays that are dappled by the trees, to just gently wash away anything that's unwanted within your body and let it go. Just see anything that you don't want just rising into the air and floating away. And the sun's energy is welcoming it and taking it away for you safely and securely and calmly with a beautiful positive energy. And you welcome that feeling into your body. As you breathe in the oxygen from the trees, you know that you breathe out carbon dioxide to feed those trees, and then the sun and the trees produce that beautiful oxygen for us. And again, as you breathe in, allow the oxygen to just flood through your body, filling every cell with the energy of the sun and with oxygen, cleansing and clearing anything that's unwanted there. Allow your body to deal with anything and just feel that incredible energy filling you up. Each time you breathe in, you feel a beautiful light and the energy of the sun washing over you. You may have a colour, it could be yellow, it could be white, it could be any colour you want. It could be something that's protecting you from the sun's rays fully entering your body. It's whatever is personal to you. Just allow that positive colour, if you see colours, to wash over you. You may have different colours. You may accept different colours from the flowers, the reds of the poppies, the blues of the cornflowers, the greens of the grass, the browns of the trunks of the trees, the yellow and orange and golden sun, the blue of the sky, the white of the clouds and the grey and the black of the clouds, as they all merge together. And you can feel one of those clouds just gently playing with the sun now. It just dapples you in shade, in shadow. You can feel a coolness just washing over you, and it's quite inviting after the heat of the sun. And know that the shade of the clouds protects you too and is welcome into your life. As with all light there's shade, with all heat there's coolness. There's always opposites, and we should embrace them into our lives. And as the cloud passes away, you can feel that beautiful warmth of the sun once again playing on your face. Just the right temperature for you. And there's a tree nearby, and if you need the shade of the tree, that's fine. The branch will provide you with shade over your face and your body. Know that you are completely safe, completely loved, completely at peace. That you are grounded and connected with the earth by sitting on her. Know that you are surrounded by nature, which is loving and giving. And you see the sun continue to track over the sky. And it's moving off towards the west, towards where it will become a sunset. And as it does so, the shadows of the trees and the grasses become a little bit longer and change direction, but you still feel warm and comforted and full of that beautiful energy. You just know it's changing. As we all change within us, our bodies start to prepare to accept a different sort of energy from the sun. The rays come at us from a different angle. It feels more peaceful, like we know we're getting ready to have a good night's sleep. And the colours of the sun become more autumnal even. The oranges, the reds, the hues, completely different as the sun starts to set. And every day the sun brings us different weather. We know that within ourselves we have all these different aspects, but we can always look to the sun. It's always there, even when it's hidden behind a cloud, we know it's there. And we can call upon its energy to fill us with love and light. And as the sun heads towards the horizon, we watch the shadows growing longer and longer. We hear the birds calling a different song. We hear the birds just twittering around, maybe catching the flies that come up in the evening. We know that it's all part of the circle of life. You can hear the birds just moving around in the trees and settling down for the evening. And the butterflies and the bees are also slowing down and settling down for the evening. We find ourselves filled with an incredible love. That beautiful, beautiful sun has given us all of this incredible vista in front of us. We feel safe, we feel calm, we feel relaxed. We've let go of some of our shadows tonight, and we feel grateful for that. And we know that when we're ready to release more shadows, we can. We're ready to accept that loving energy into our lives. So just take another deep breath and watch as the sun slowly slips down. Beautiful orange sunset. And the most beautiful sunsets are always when there are clouds to reflect those colours, to reflect the light. So we always know that when there's clouds, there's beauty, and the same is within us. When there's darkness and shadow, there's also beauty within us. It makes us who we are. And that play of light and the play of darkness together make us who we are, make the world the way it is. We take another big, deep breath. And just breathe away the last of the tension. And we say thanks quietly to the sun, to the beautiful surroundings. There's still enough light for us to see where we're going because it's the summer solstice. It's not going to be completely dark tonight at all. We rise up gently from our sitting place and we can see the shadows have changed in the field. The sun hasn't quite gone down. We find our path back through to the gate, and as we do so, we run our hands along the grasses, along the wildflowers once again. And as we do, we disturb the seeds that are growing in the poppies and the other wildflowers and help them scatter them to the ground. And we know that we have helped to perpetuate the growth of next year's crop. The wildflowers of next year will come from those seeds. We're giving something back to the earth to say thank you. And then we walk towards the gates and we leave the meadow behind us. And we're back in the beautiful country lane. And we're going to walk back to where we are this evening, back to our rooms. And we're going to take 5 steps along that beautiful grassy path ahead of us. And the first step, we take a lovely deep breath. Let it fill our whole body with oxygen. And on the second step, we can feel our bodies tingling and starting to awake. And we know that by the time we reach the 5th step, we will be fully back in the room. On the 3rd step, we feel our heads just rising and moving. Our fingers and toes are starting to wiggle. We're just coming back. And number 4, our eyelids don't feel so heavy anymore. And our eyes feel like they've been bathed in cool spring water. And when we reach number 5, we know we'll come back into the room feeling confident, feeling calm and ready for the evening ahead of us, and that we'll have a lovely sleep tonight. Take that 5th step now, back into where you are this evening, back into your room, and take a lovely big deep breath and stretch your arms out for me. And just take a big deep breath and come back into the room now. Good. That's lovely. I'm going to, so for everybody who's here watching on the recording, just to say that my next meditation evening is on Wednesday, the 14th of July, and we'll be taking a trip to the beach then, which is one of my favourite places at the moment. So contact me if you want to join that. Anyway, I'm just going to stop the recording now.